Welcome. I'm Meredith. This is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot, all about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And today I have another unboxing. This one, it's been here for a little while. I was super excited to get to it, but I've just been crazy busy. So this is Journey of a Lonely Soul Oracle. Now, I think this deck, I feel like it's a follow-on, in a way, to Into the Lonely Woods. Now, this could just be my personal thing. It probably is, but we'll see. And I dug this out. Can I tell you, this was buried. I'm going through, getting rid of a lot of clothing. And I'm kind of sorting through, and my staging area for that is in front of the bulk of my oracle decks, which are on the shelf on the one side of the room. This, of course, was with my tarot decks on the other side of the room. And, like, some of my favorite oracles go there. But anyway, because I want to have it out, because I feel like, even if it's not meant to be a follow-on, I just feel like it is. Look how beautiful. Now, it is different authors. It's a Lo Scarabeo deck. It's Charles Harrington and Anna Majbaroda. I'm so sorry. But I've been crazy excited for this. So I can't believe it's taken me this long to get to this. I have scissors somewhere. Oh, and I did want to say too, just in case you happen to be, what is this? Anywhere close to York, Pennsylvania, this Friday, November, I think it's the 18th, I am going to be at the York Emporium, which is a fabulous, huge used bookstore, and I'm going to be giving free readings, just like quick, 10-minute, oh my goodness, I can't open this, 10-minute readings to basically introduce people to tarot and give them an idea of what it's like to get a reading, but certainly everyone is welcome. So definitely, if you are in or will be in the area, come by, say hello, get a reading. And the reality is, if a bunch of people, if there are only a few people that show up, I'll probably end up doing much longer readings, because that's just how I am. I am a terrible, terrible business person, but that's okay. So let's take a quick look. I love these backs. Let's take a quick look at the guidebook, which is in 2 languages. Is that Italian? I feel like that's Italian, but I don't know. I don't know Italian at all. I'm not sure. But either way. Oh, yeah, Italian. Oh, and Spanish and Portuguese. So, do we have a regular contents? No. So, a little welcome, how to use the deck. So, are these the cards? I guess so. So, we don't have any pictures. We have, questions for each, which I like. A little snippet, from the story, and then I guess it talks about the card. So let's just go right into the deck then, because I don't think there's really anything else. Yeah, so that's it. So, love these packs though. Now the cardstock, it's okay. It feels a little flimsy. It's not the best cardstock, but it's okay. So let me get, is there a glare? Okay. So first we have Inward Initiation. The Cave with No Windows. Persephone Rising. So of course, as you can tell, they're not, like standard keywords. But to me, they certainly evoke quite a bit, and absolutely this beautiful imagery does as well. Dreamtime Odyssey. That's fabulous. Misted Promenade. Rhapsody in Shadows. That's just beautiful. The card and the title. Edge of the Eternal. I love that. Gardens of Bones. Like a Leaf in the Wind. These are beautiful titles. Divine Alignment. Antechamber of Apathy. Oh, of Apathy? Of Apathy? Is that a word? Because I don't know that word. I will sigh. I mean, there are plenty of words I'm sure I don't know. But I feel like I just have to say, because that's going to bug me. I'll have to Google it if that's a word. But I feel like that's a misprint. But maybe not. Yeah, apathy. That's alright. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a word I didn't know. Cradled by the Sky. Architect of the Unseen. Black Silk Armor. I mean, these just really evoke so much just in the words. Oops. Stuff's flying around. Cathedral in the Woods. Twilight Nocturne. Ballroom of Echoes. Wow, look at their faces. Oh, wow. Floating in the Storm. Look at her face. These are beautifully done. Perpetual Particulars. Driving Toward the Heavens. Reflections of the Artifice. Guiding Stars Zenith. Twilight Debutante. Imposing Impediment. You can tell person loves words. I expect that was Charles Harrington titled these, but I could be wrong. Covenant of Regret. Wow. Wasteland's Absolution. Return to Abundant Shores. Mystified Innuendo. Look at the rabbit. stirrings of a welcome wind. Solace in the secluded garden. Not like a fairy tale. And portrait of a seeker. So we have 32 cards, which, is not a ton. Let's shuffle them, see how they do. And, I wish there were more cards, or that the card stock was thicker. It's not, obviously I can riffle shuffle. It's not super pleasant to do it. For me personally, that's just a me thing. But this one wants to come out. Oh, Portrait of a Seeker. Okay. So let's take a look at the book. And then I do want to see this with Into the Lonely Woods, because I just feel like they'll be nice together. So somewhere along the way, something changed within and without her. She looks upon her face and sees a weary soul who has seen and done much, suffered and grew from the suffering. Others see a legend. Your journey will not leave you unmarked. Those who have sought long after wisdom will exhibit a worldliness and gravitas that is hard to deny. Your hard-won mastery of your inner gifts will shine forth as a beacon of hope seen by others who find themselves on their own quest for truth. Share your story with those open-hearted adventurers you meet in your wanderings. Consider teaching what you have learned, for the wisdom itself will have been transformed by its time within you. It will spring forth from your lips in a way it has never been expressed before. To honor the wisdom you have received, you must also commit to never unsee what you have seen. Old familiar problems will arise, and you may be tempted to pretend to be a fool just this one more time and make the same silly, convenient mistakes you have made before. Pass on what you have learned in word and deed and shape a more wonderful tomorrow. That's beautiful. Ask yourself, how can I be a better example to others? How might I put my spiritual teachings into practice? This is really, really lovely. Yeah, so all the text is by Charles Harrington. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. All right, let's lay some out, and then I do want to add Into the Lonely Woods, because I feel like there's a progression, and I guess it's not intended, because there's certainly no mention, and it is by different authors. But it just feels like a follow-on to me. Or maybe like a sister deck, I don't know. But it feels like they're good together. And they are both Llewellyn decks, so. But that's, I guess, where the similarities end. Because, again, different authors. And I'll say the cardstock on this is by far superior. I wish this was done like this. If this was same size and the same cardstock, that would be wonderful. All right, let's just see if we can fit. Okay. So, it's obviously very different art styles, but I just feel like they go really nicely. And we have similar, kind of similar types of titles. This one's a bit more like a keyword. Not exactly, but more along those lines, I would say. But these are so evocative and just beautifully written. Beautifully, beautifully written. Yeah, I really like this deck. I would love it if they would make it like this one, though. I would absolutely buy it again, like right now. Yeah, and it deserves nicer cardstock. I don't know why they went with this. That's a shame. But it's not going to prevent me from using it. I think these go really nicely together. I know it seems probably weird because the characters are so different in this. But I do feel like this comes first and then we go into this. So it should probably be reordered, I guess, but whatever. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like they go together. And they're so beautiful. Oh, what a shame about the stupid cardstock. I mean, truly, it just deserves better. But even like, yeah. Oh. And you know, I feel it more acutely right now because I'm using this. You know, because I'm pulling these cards, and the cardstock is just so much better. But again, I really, it won't stop me from using it. Oh, I really love this deck. So happy I bought it, and I will definitely be reading the guidebook because it's beautifully, beautifully written. And there's really not. I was kind of expecting a bit more, kind of like the Into the Lonely Woods guidebook. But there just isn't. It just isn't there. But I like that. Kind of like with Into the Lonely Woods, if you put the cards in order, which I am not going to do right now, but if you did, there's that progression to the story, you know, kind of like a tarot deck. And I think the same is true for this deck. And maybe that's part of why they feel so akin to each other. You know, like we start off, just to show you. I'm not going to go through them all, but just to... Where's that first card? Here we go. Just to kind of show you what I mean, or prove myself wrong. Let's see. But, so this first card is that inward initiation. So, shoulders back, eyes bright, poise perfected, she stood at attention. At the edge of her senses, she detects the object of her desire within her reach. With all her will and considerable training, she waits for the moment to be ripe. There are times in your journey where you may find yourself being sorely tested. You have vast stores of knowledge born from years of study, but knowledge is only the prelude to power. Beautiful. It's really beautifully written. I'm not going to read the whole thing, though, as beautiful as it is, because I don't want to, you know. But, so we're starting there, right? Then we have Cave with No Windows. In one mysterious moment, the thunder of insight rolls through her brain, and she becomes awake. She sees the walls of the cave for the first time and knows she must seek a light and life unlike one she has ever known. In moments of great personal import, our eyes are open to the truth of ourselves, and we see that we have dwelt too long in darkness. As comfortable as it would make you to retreat back into the cave, you simply cannot close your eyes or your mind to what you have seen and what it has revealed about your nature. And it goes on. So I just feel like there's a progression, right? So, I don't know. It feels like there's a progression. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So let's say, To me, it feels like a progression. I'll have to read it all, but I definitely beautifully written. Charles Harrington, very, very impressed. You could tell he loves words. I feel like, anyway. I could be wrong. I don't know him personally, but I feel like he does. And I appreciate it. So, this is Journey of a Lonely Soul. And again, it's Charles Harrington wrote the text, and Anna, I'm so sorry, Baroda, sorry, did all the art. And let me know what you think. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to use it. I'm going to be using it today for sure. And it's just gorgeous. So, let me know what you think. And until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful, because you deserve the best, only the best, all the best, and that is my wish for you. Like, share, and subscribe.